What's up, YouTube? What is up, YouTube? So, y'all, today is part 3 of the podcast, I believe. And today we're going to be talking about a growth mindset. So, we have a growth mindset and a fixed mindset. So the fixed mindset is more so you being stuck in your ways, like you being complacent, or you being okay with being, I don't want to use the word average, but being okay with being, what's that I want to use? Doing the bare minimum, versus a growth mindset, knowing you can do better and actually taking action to do better, right? So the first thing I have for a growth mindset is when bad things happen. So I can say now, if something bad were to happen, a lot of times I laugh. I laugh that junk off. I let it, when you let something bounce off you, I laugh it off. Because that really just happened. And then for me, it's I know that everything happens for a reason. I know that, I might not understand the reason, but for whatever reason it happened. So I just got to go with it. It is what it is. There's nothing that I could do. For me, it's also knowing that it's hard for me to do certain things not knowing the outcome. I'm not gonna necessarily say I love being in control, but controlling is stability for me. So when I know how something's gonna end, it's alright, I'm already aware. But the moment it's something new or something out of my control, it's I gotta be okay with that. I have to be able to adjust no matter what happens. And like I said, everything happens for a reason. And I might not always know the reason, but it happened. And the funny thing is, they say when you make plans, they said you want to make God laugh, tell them your plans. Yo, that's funny as heck. That's legit funny, because you literally could plan something out to a T and it won't happen any way you expected it. But the way I see it is that it wasn't meant for me. When something's meant for me, it will happen for me. It doesn't matter how bad I want something, how bad I prayed on something. If I prayed on it and it doesn't happen, it was not for me. If I prayed on it and it does happen, then it was for me. Everything is made. Everything, is with a design. Let me tell a little story. When my daughter was 8 months old and she was having seizures, I prayed to God and I asked God for 2 things. I prayed that she won't have any more seizures, and I prayed that I found out what was actually wrong with her. God answered one of my prayers. She had another seizure, but we did find out what was wrong with her. Now, I could have been in the fixed mindset of, God, why me, why us, why her, she's just a baby. Or I asked you for something and you didn't make it happen. But instead, I was thinking dang, she might have had another seizure, but if it wasn't for that last seizure she had, the doctors wouldn't have known what was wrong with her. Which is why I say that everything legit happens for a reason. So I thank God. I didn't ask why God. I thanked God. Because again, had it not been for answering the other prayer, see, God knows what you need. I needed. It was necessary for her to go through another seizure in order for the doctors to be there and see, what was causing it. You feel me? It's y'all, everything really works perfectly by design. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. And another thing I have is your willingness to overcome challenges, right? So everybody go through struggles and obstacles and battles. Rich people, broke people, everybody going through something, right? So for me, it's if I'm going through something, I feel the harder it is, whatever it is I'm going through, the greater the reward. And that's not to say I'm looking for a reward, but that's to say that I know that whenever I pray to God for something, it works out the way it was supposed to. It works out in my favor. So say I pray to God and ask God to make me to get me monetized on YouTube, right? I know that that means like the obstacles is posting 1 million videos and getting 30 views on each video. The obstacle is getting less sleep because I'm staying up late editing. The obstacle is feeling like giving up because sometimes I'll post a video and it's only one view. But the strength is, had I not went through all of those steps to actually, get what I wanted, which was to be monetized on YouTube and like to be able to get my content to more people, had I not went through all those obstacles in the first place, I wouldn't have appreciated it as much. You appreciate something, the more you work for something, the more you appreciate it. If you know somebody, you got something for free, like you're not going to appreciate that as much if you know like you grinded for that junk. Once you grind for something, you get that junk, like you appreciate it way more. Like you'll really look like, yo, like it's like that's really started from the bottom, now I'm here. Like you're looking at where you started at and where you are now. Like at one point I was at a standstill and I'm just looking and I'm like, yo, it's not going up. The views aren't going up, the followers aren't going up, the subs aren't going up, whatever. It's just not going up. My TikTok has been on a standstill for a minute. I'm still at 7,700 or something like that. My YouTube now, it's 2 ways I could look at it. Like for me, I'm realistic, but I'm also optimistic. So that could either mean like there are people that look at the cup, look at the glass half empty, but me, I'm gonna look at it half full. So I'm looking at it in the perspective of, yeah, I only have like 217 subscribers right now, but a few months ago I only had 5. Bro, that's progress. Like slow progress is literally better than no progress. Like you can't, anything that you get fast, like you ain't work for that junk. It's not even worth it. Like if you lost it, it'd be like, oh well, I didn't work that hard for it. Like anything that you grind for, like, or you took your time to, get, you worked hard for that. You got it because you deserved it. You got it because it worked out for you. Anything, like I said, that excuse me, y'all. Anything, like I said, that you just get, if you just get it just cause like you ain't grind for that, you don't appreciate that as much. Another thing is with accepting feedback and constructive criticism. I'm not the type of person that's like that doesn't accept feedback and criticism. Like I welcome it. You got something to say. I just feel like it's a certain way you go about it. Like you can respectfully criticize somebody. You feel me? So if anybody's gonna give me any criticism or anything, I'll take that. Like I appreciate it. Like especially if it's with the intentions to make me a better person or a better whatever I'm doing, I would take the constructive criticism. 100%. 100%. It's people out here that be like, no, don't tell me nothing. I can't learn nothing from you. I would be stupid to say I can't learn nothing from anybody, no matter what position I'm in. At my job, even though I'm a supervisor, I'm still young on top of me being new. So there are plenty of things that someone could teach me. But there's also plenty of things that I could teach someone else. A lot of things I learned through experience. So no one has the exact same experience. So even though I'm younger, I can still have more experience at something than someone else and be able to teach them whether they can teach me. Feel me? And when it comes to something like congratulating someone, I'm the friend. Oh, I'm gonna clap. I'm gonna yell, I'm gonna turn up, I'm gonna be happy and genuinely happy for you. But there's people out here that will really hate on you, like friends that will really not clap for you. Yo, if you do anything and you find a friend or your man's or your girl and they just not clapping for you and they don't seem happy for you, you don't need to be with that person. You don't need to be with somebody that's not happy when you succeed at anything. Even if it's a small win is a win. There's no reason you should be with somebody that's not happy for you or proud of you or that doesn't want to see you do well and succeed. Not at all. Not at all, bro. Like, that's just the way it is. Y'all, for me, a growth mindset is just like, I'm more calm than I used to be. I wasn't like hype or anything like, oh, I was hype. But I'm saying I'm more calm in the sense of I don't really do the arguing. I don't really do the childish stuff. Y'all, if you're new to my page, if you're not new, I'm 22. I'm not arguing with you. I'm not arguing with nobody. There's no reason for me to argue with you. Nothing is ever worth arguing about. I'm not arguing with nobody. You know, as a waste of energy, there's a waste of time. I'm exerting energy and time that I could have been putting elsewhere to do something more productive, and I'm not wasting it on somebody just to argue with them. Like, awesome, bro. Like, I got plans. I know God probably laughing at me. I got plans. I got ideas. I got hopes. I got dreams. I got things that I'm striving towards and things that I'm doing to strive towards those other things. In order for me to do that, I gotta stay focused. For me, I gotta stay focused. So for me, that means, like, I mentioned the social media thing. Y'all, I don't get as much sleep as I could sleep. I'm sorry. I don't get as much sleep as I could be getting, but for me, it's worth it. Like, when people mention to me about getting more sleep, my response is, I'll sleep when I'm dead. Y'all, I have my entire life ahead of me. I could sleep later. Right now, I gotta grind. If I grind right now, I'm not gonna be stuck 60, 50, 70 still having to grind to do something or make something, you know? So if I do that now, it's like, what better time than now? I'm never gonna be this energetic. I'm never gonna be this young again. It's better to make a mistake now than make a mistake later. But yeah, when it comes to a growth mindset, it's just about character. So, like I said, I used to do all of the rah-rah junk. Not like crazy, but I used to argue with people and stuff like that. I used to curse. Y'all, anybody that knows me knows that I do not curse. There's nobody cursing. Like, I know I have too many words in my vocabulary to curse. I'm not cursing at you. I'm not arguing with you. I'm not doing none of that. Y'all, once you realize, like, that everything don't gotta be an argument or everything don't gotta be spoken on, like, and just being a bigger person, like, sometimes, like, being a bigger person will make you feel, I'm sorry, y'all, will make you feel good. It make the other person feel like crap for being a childish person. Like, you know how many people that try to go back and forth with me that's way older than me? Y'all, I do not be caring. Like, I'm not arguing. I just told y'all, I'm not arguing with nobody. Y'all need to, like, we need to make it a thing that we can all learn to realize what's more important, prioritize what's more important. It's never more important to argue with somebody, if I'm being real with y'all. So, I hope that y'all like what I had to say about growth mindset. Thank y'all again for 200 subs. Anybody that's new to this channel and this is the first video you watched, thank you. Shout out to you. Definitely one of the homies now. I gotta come up with a name for y'all. Drop some ideas. I don't know. I'm gonna think of something fire though. Anyways, like I said before, I'm gonna keep saying it. When I hit 500 subs, I'm doing a $100 giveaway. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe, turn that post notification bell on in. Peace.